And welcome back to Quarter Down.
Episode 3.
Episode 3.
You see, this is the part where I win regardless because I am giving him a back rub.
And this is the part where I have to give him the back rub because you told me to.
He did no such thing.
I agree with what he says.
First of all,
Down.
No.
first of all, one of the future episodes is going to be about Duke Nukem Forever. It's a good game. People need to shut the hell up.
I will be arguing in that episode just in case anyone's wondering. But for now, our episode 3 is about Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite.
In my opinion, Infinite is the best one out of them all.
My personal opinion, it goes to 1.
My personal opinion is mixed
that actually hurts a little bit.
2.
I'm gonna state this right now. I have not yet had the privilege to play 1 yet, although I do have Infinite that allows me to download the full game, which I will do in the future. So technically I am at a disadvantage right now, but I will do the best I can.
No, okay.
Oh, we're definitely gonna get some views now, ain't that right?
Well, yeah, we have some yaoi going on. We have a weird guy watching us.
Yeah, baby.
We gotta...
Okay, you just killed the mood.
No, keep going, it feels good. And just so you know, we're not gay, we are probably more secure with our masculinity than every single one of you.
This is upsetting me, Paul.
Yeah, man.
You're sitting, Paul. You never sit. You don't even care about my feelings, do you?
By the way, this is also going out in respect for Carl and Paul, the llama with hats.
Llamas with hats. And we will miss you.
Respect to them all.
We will miss you, my dear llamas. Brett, get down.
Hey. I like it.
Okay, now Brett, now half naked man over here says that
I am not a half naked man.
Okay, I will start this argument because I started with 1, the original.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, why is Bioshock 1 the superior game in the series?
Wait a minute.
Simple. Because A, it started it all. B, if not for it being around, we wouldn't have 2 or Infinite. So because of that, no matter how you look at it, 1 is the Godfather. And we all know Godfather is one of the greatest movies of all time.
I have not yet watched it.
You'll love it when you see it. But anyways, the other reason why is because B, it had amazing story, amazing graphics and visuals, and just all around great gameplay. And just like when you play through the game, you get that very creepy vibe from the environment. You get that
Resident Evil feeling.
Sorta, yeah. I can go with that.
Okay.
And like you get that creepy vibe.
My
from the
God, you need to get a license, brother.
This is I don't already have one.
This
I was the one who gave him his license. Remember?
This dude is a god. I swear you should try him sometime.
Please do not say that. Okay. But no. Amazing atmosphere, amazing scenery, amazing visuals altogether.
Good gameplay, good controls.
I already said that earlier.
Panda Man, you will have your turn.
I've really had a turn.
Okay, you see, when we get to your discussion, then you'll start rubbing my back. And when we get to his discussion, he'll start rubbing your back. How does that sound? Deal? Okay. And
I got a really good way how to rub your back.
Yeah, good way to rub it, folks. Okay, so the final boss is also a great fight as well because it's something you wouldn't have actually expected from the game altogether because it was just different. I'm giving it's also kind of a letdown because how different it is, but you love it because it's still different. And I can't find a single flaw with the first game at all. It had great weapons, great mechanics, just great all around everything, and that's all I can say for the first game. Why it's the superior one. Okay.
You really have no flaws for it.
Not that I can.
I find that hard to believe.
Well, since you haven't played it, you can't really argue with me about that yet. Okay.
Other than the fact that your character's completely silent.
It's supposed. Okay, the reason he's silent is because it's supposed to be you. You are the character, not some random asshole carrying a gun that you can see the entire time. You never get to see the character you're playing as because it's supposed to be you. You're playing the game through your own eyes, and you're silent because you don't know what to say. Or if you do, you're saying in your head, which is why you talk to the screen. And that's about it.
Okay, next.
His turn. So, my turn to get my back rub.
Well, I gotta give you the back rub.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Hello, as you guys know me, I am Wolfblade in 1992.
He's a big faggot.
Really?
Yeah.
You like Bioshock 2. Get used to it.
Oh, Wolfblade 1992. His, you can also call him a Sloth, Stimpy, and Flounder.
You can also...
One, that is not true. Two, that was the name that you set forth by both you as well as our other friend, Austin.
Also known as Headbanger Austin. And you can also call him by my personal favorite, ex-girlfriend, because he always texts like one.
I love that one so much.
Anyway, one of the reasons why I kind of believe, in a sense, Bioshock 2 is a little bit more of a better game than Bioshock 1.
You are going to get so many hates. I hope you know that.
Well, every person has their own beliefs and disbeliefs. It's because, one, I believe that the gameplay was a little bit better in Bioshock 2 than in Bioshock 1.
Okay, now I'm going to say this really quick. For me, gameplay, it wasn't really much different at all between the two games. Like
Except that there was more compatibility between the controls.
Again, I don't think there was really much of a difference. I think maybe one or two buttons, but that's about it. Yeah, continue.
One of the other reasons why I actually do like it is because of some new enemies that were actually introduced that were not shown in the first game, such as the Big Sisters.
They were cool.
Yes, I would have to admit and agree with them. They were cool.
What about Mr. Bubbles?
Mr. Bubbles, unique. But still, one of the reasons why I like the Big Sisters is because, well, one, it kind of actually got us, actually more accurately got me interested as to, you know, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to go to stop your back up here for a second. The reason why the Big Sisters got me interested was because, well, one, the Big Sisters and the Big Daddies. And the reason why is because, well, one, you're fighting as a Big Daddy. That's basically the person that you're fighting as right now as soon as you start Bioshock 2.
Well, technically, at the end of Bioshock 1, you do become a Big Daddy.
Well, I know that for a fact, but it's when you first start with Bioshock 2 is where you actually first start out being the actual Big Daddy itself. Instead of Bioshock 1, where, of course, at the end of Bioshock 1, you get into a Big Daddy suit.
Oh, I forgot to mention, my other favorite part about Bioshock 1, you have 3 different endings. 2 of them are the same thing, but a change in voice tone. But 3 different endings, and I love them all.
Oh, and one of the reasons why I do like Bioshock 2 than Bioshock 1 is because of the different endings that are, you know, like, different from Bioshock 1. How, basically, once you rescued, apparently, the Big Daddy's daughter, apparently there is one, which I kind of like better than that of Bioshock 1.
They're called Little Sisters.
I know, but the one that he had to rescue was apparently the one that he actually had more of a personal connection to. Where he was actually able to feel and would be able to understand more of a psychological, more of a mental connection. That you will have to kind of agree with, in a sense.
In a sense.
And the reason why I say that is because, well, one, of course, like you said, a part of the Big Sister, because of her own suit, but also near the end of the game, also saves the other little children as well. But by doing that, there's also options of her either, you know, getting the children for the atom, or just basically saving them.
Which is the same thing in the first game.
I know, but I like the one where she could say atom instead of trying to save them. That's what I kind of like better than the actual saving. That's my personal opinion, though, and favorite.
Mm-hmm.
One of the other reasons why I like Bioshock 2 is because even though there's not that many side missions, or more accurately, more of those areas that you can explore than in Bioshock 1, the weapons I like are the weapons are different, but yet they're also better to be used in Bioshock 2 as well. I like the certain weapons that they use, if memory serves correct, because you can actually correct me if I'm wrong or not. They use
like, comment, and subscribe.
They use, like, what was it? like two different types of variations of shotguns in Bioshock 2 than in Bioshock 1?
Wait. There's two different types of shotguns?
I remember there being only one shotgun, but you could.
Well, that's why I was asking for a correct statement from you.
You can, alter the shotgun so it has certain different types of shells, but there's no more than the one shotgun you have the entire game.
Okay, that's one thing I will admit.
It's the same thing that they did in Wolfenstein.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing I will admit though that they did use though in Bioshock 2, how basically you can have like the same weapon but with a different type of ammo.
Well, you have to edit the gun to work with that ammo first.
I know, but still being able to choose that type of ammo in order to be able to put it with the gun is more of a different, unique adaptability within the game itself than from number 1.
But however, though, as soon as you edit to that type of ammo, it can't really be changed. Last I checked, so. You have 3 choices of ammo, and it's if you choose one, you're stuck with that for the rest of the game.
Okay, switch.
Well,
right.
what is he done with his entire arguments?
Actually, that is the rest of my argument. Right there.
Okay, then yeah, switch.
Okay, yeah, my turn.
What are you gonna do with that?
He's kidding. Just lay down. Just lay down.
Okay.
Oh, God. I'm sorry, I think I might be pushing to a pancake.
This is why Infinite is better. Okay, so maybe they did throw out some valid points.
First, before he starts, I would like to admit, if you try to give any form of attempted murder, please try to call 911 and save me.
And pay no attention to him.
Okay, I gotta say this now. If he does try any attempted murder, you already signed a legally binding contract. You're fine with this. This is assisted suicide.
Yeah.
Fuck that disclosure agreement.
This isn't disclosure agreement. This is justification.
Okay,
So why'd I have to sign it when I was drunk?
Okay. So maybe it's not in the maybe it's not underwater, but it's in the air, and it's got some highly nice advantages of it. Because a friend of mine once said that the reason why number 1 had that nice eerie atmosphere is because of fear of drowning, which I can understand that, especially if the glass was to crack. However, there are people out there that find
that felt good.
Thank you. However, there are people out there that that have a great fear of heights, and that can also be very scary, which I can somewhat relate to if you take me high enough. And now it may not be Adam, but...
Wait. Can you take me high?
Now, like I said, I've only played 15 minutes of 1 and 2 to where I got bored, but I am gonna go back to 1 whenever I get the chance. Fuck number 2.
I will loan you games if you need to.
Of what?
1.
I have it on my system.
Yeah, he's never played number 1, folks.
I played 15 minutes of it.
I think he got bored just because he wasn't really feeling it at the time.
I was not feeling it at the time.
Like you just weren't in the mood for that kind of game.
Which is why I'm also going to give Turok, another chance. Because
original or remake?
Good question.
Remake.
Okay.
Because I love dinosaurs, whether it's riding them, being one, or killing one. Now,
he would fuck a dinosaur if he could.
Don't tempt me. I love Dino Crisis.
This fucker wants to be a dinosaur. He wants to be fucked by this fucker.
Say, babe.
You know, you are on top of him right now.
Yeah, you were on top of me.
No choice.
You were on top of, and he was on top of you.
No, but I'm saying you're on top of him right now. You know you can make him squeal like a pig.
No, don't make me squeal.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna give you the best advice my father once gave me. Hold it down and put it in his butt. Okay, now as I was saying, the weaponry in the game is actually pretty good, and with its leveling that you can buy, which you would think would defeat my purpose on Prototype 1 when it came to leveling up by buying it, but no, in this one it's actually worth it, because in this one it's not really based on levels, it's based on how much money you can find in order to buy it and saving up, picking which one to, do you want to get this one or that one?
I'm sorry, what about Bioshock 1 and 2?
I'm talking... No.
Yes, because basically there are certain levels
Oh, they do that too?
That's
Yes.
the exact same thing.
Like I said, I'm at a disadvantage here, but bear with me. and the powers in that game, I just feel that are amazing. Even though I do end up sticking to possession and electricity through the entire portion of the game.
I'm sorry, what about Bioshock 1 and 2?
Yeah, of course, in Bioshock Infinite, they use vigors instead of plasmids. Just, of course, for
Don't you mean
verification.
salts?
No, technically it's called vigors, and they need to use salts in order to be able to replenish vigors.
So
You guys aren't going to let me win this one, are you?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You've seen the reviews on Infinite, and I think it's one of the best ones. Even though I am going to go back and give one a chance. However, there's just one thing that beats everything about you.
Wait, are you talking about me or Sanan?
Both of you.
Okay.
Songbird.
Okay, now here is my counter argument for that.
Okay.
Back to weapons and gameplay. The reason I'm not a big
Is this
fan-
actually feeling good?
Actually, yes.
get them right here and here at the same time.
Oh, that shit is
Okay.
good.
The downside to Infinite's gameplay.
You can only carry 2 weapons at the same time.
Yes.
And how many weapons can you carry in one?
N2, 8. Like 6 to 8, I forget how many.
Actually, yeah, you can only carry up to a total of 8.
Yeah.
Then what the hell was wrong with me back then?
I think you might have been chosen or put it to a wrong path.
Again, you see, the thing is, you probably weren't in the mood for that kind of game, which is probably why you didn't keep playing.
And as soon as you drop one gun, you have to pick up another one.
Okay, well that I like in games. Why do you think I like Duke Nukem Forever? Because I like the choice of I am limited because in some games I like the whole realistic thing. Like I can only carry a certain amount because I only have one body. Do I want to stick with that gun or this gun? Sometimes limited choices actually fit the mood.
Sometimes, but for other games, such as Bioshock 1 and 2, it's good to have basically all the weapons on you, because then you can choose which weapon you need for whatever situation you're in. Not only that, but also it's like, yes, he's human and has one body, but with one body you can still carry that many weapons, if not more. Your base weapon is a wrench, for God's sake.
Well, it's a basic one for both, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, that was stupid.
it's a big-ass wrench.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you know what else has a big ass wrench?
My dick? Your dick?
Ratchet.
Well, okay.
Ratchet and Clank.
Okay, I'm sorry, so what about stupid-ass weapons?
No, like, comment, subscribe if you want me to kick the shit out of him.
Like, comment, subscribe if you want both of us to kick the shit out of him.
Like, comment, subscribe if you want to save me.
I'm sorry, no, it's ignore if you want to save him.
No, save me!
No, he means unsubscribe, flag, or report.
No, I seriously mean try to...
Until next time.
Save me!